ABC 17 News investigates the back and forth between the City of Columbia and Department of Natural Resources over homeless camps. We broke the story in March when DNR told the city to come up with a plan to handle the dozens of concerns it was getting about trash buildup near creeks. A cleanup just this week along Highway 63 cost Columbia Public Works more than $3,000 and disposed of 68 tons of material. Well, now I've got my hands on those 36 complaints and emails from Columbia City staff that gives us a behind-the-scenes look at how these issues get handled by the government. There's garbage thrown in the creek along with human waste, an obvious pollutant. They're ignoring the no trespassing signs that are posted. All concerns Columbia residents have taken to the Department of Natural Resources since 2022. One of the recent examples is here along I-70 Drive Southwest. City staff marked trees with purple paint and put up signs warning people not to trespass. DNR had gotten 3 complaints from people in January, February, and March with concerns over the nearby Harmony Creek. This is the process the city and DNR have gone through for years now. Someone complains to DNR, which notifies the city, which checks out the site. Records we got show DNR has taken in 36 complaints of trash buildup blamed on homeless camps since late 2022. The reports largely center around 4 areas: the connector just north of I-70, the bridge over the Hinkson Creek on Broadway, the Bear Creek under Rangeline Street, and the Harmony Creek in West Columbia. What's being done about this issue?
Well, each time we receive one of those concerns from DNR, we have staff that go and look at the area.
Columbia Utility spokesperson Jason West says it's working with DNR on how it handles illegal dumping from getting into the water. That includes recording all of its responses to complaints it gets.
If it's private property, then we reach out to the property owner and let them know that there has been this concern and it would be their responsibility to clean it up. That can be privately done. They could ask the city to clean it up at their expense. If it's part of Public Works or Parks and Rec or something like that, then reach out to that department as well and let them know what we found, what we saw, recommend what needs to be done.
We kind of rotate. We'll move people from one area, then they go to the next. So we try to be that area where they can make that change.
Evan Lawrence with 4A Change tries to help people living in those encampments find shelter. For those that can't get in or won't go, the woods provide a sense of privacy.
I don't want to in any way invalidate people's concerns about that because it is a very real concern. People using the bathroom in public places is a public health hazard. I can acknowledge that, right? But I can also acknowledge that there is a lack of public restroom access. People who are camping are a lot less likely to try to go into a convenience store to use the restroom. And a lot of times, convenience stores, grocery stores will tell people no, flat out.
DNR says it's worried about water quality. State and local laws prohibit illegal dumping of trash in water. Sarah Wright at DNR says the MS4 permit, which lays out how the city handles threats to its waterways, is a way the two can work together. That's why it's been asking the city for more information. For Lawrence, more housing would help keep people from camping.
If you have affordable housing and you have more resources for people to get into emergency housing, you're inherently going to have less people camping, less people, leaving an impact on the environment because they can be indoors.